Kelsey Anderson has altered her entire life to be with Joey Graziadei since becoming engaged on season 28 of The Bachelor, and she might come to regret it. At the beginning of the season, 28-year-old Joey met 32 young bachelorettes who were extremely eligible. This marked a historic first for the series and the most number of participants to ever appear on the show. The couple became engaged on national television after Joey delivered his last rose to 25-year-old Kelsey Anderson following a season of dates and dramas. Following months of keeping their romance under wraps, the couple was finally able to make their relationship public when The Bachelor season 28 finale aired. They seem to be enjoying their new lives together and really in love ever since. In addition to giving several interviews and sharing details of their lives on social media, they have made appearances on a number of TV programs and podcasts. There are indications that Kelsey may be making more concessions than Joey in order to keep the relationship going as the recently engaged pair works through the chaos that surrounds them after the program. Kelsey and Joey made a number of financial disclosures during their June 2024 appearance on the Trading Secrets podcast. Kelsey disclosed that she had resigned from her position as a project manager and was primarily traveling with Joey. Indeed, a lot of women decide to raise their families at home. However, Kelsey stated clearly that she plans to return to work at some point, so it doesn't seem like she is doing this. Kelsey appears to have resigned her work in order to spend more time with Joey. Not to be outdone, Joey talked about his money in the interview and said that he had neglected to pay some credit card bills while filming The Bachelor 28. Joey clarified that he just neglected to pay off the $100 minor internet transaction he made using a credit card. His credit score suffered greatly. Joey stated, "I went on the show at 7:30 and I had a credit card payment that I didn't answer for 2.5 months. He continued by saying that he was astonished to discover his credit score had completely collapsed when he returned home after filming The Bachelor 28. "Jesus, I thought, I can't even enter an apartment building." Kelsey continued by saying that she felt as like she had been playing catch-up financially ever since she got back from the program. Ironically, Kelsey stated that she is currently dependent on Joey for financial support. "Joey is my safety net," she remarked. Joey disclosed during the interview that he is now accruing debt on 4 credit cards. He remarked, "I'm just spending as much money as I can, and that shit's going up." Perhaps Kelsey would have been better off financially if she had kept her job. Following the conclusion of filming season 28 of The Bachelor, Kelsey made a number of significant life changes, including quitting her career to be with Joey. Joey and Kelsey talked about their living arrangements on the previously mentioned Trading Secrets podcast. The newly engaged couple has moved into Kelsey's apartment in Louisiana, where she lives with 2 other women. Joey stated, "I feel like I'm full-on in a new girl situation," alluding to the show in which a young lady shares a room with several males. Joey didn't have a place of his own at the moment, so Kelsey offered him to move in with her. "I said, you can move in with me." He was just living with his sister. The unusual living situation between Joey and Kelsey may be caused, at least in part, by the fact that Joey has already had trouble finding an apartment because of his credit score. The young couple's bond was evident from the first night of The Bachelor season 28 when she entered Joey's life after exiting the limousine. Kelsey was immediately taken to Joey's charm, and Joey was pulled to Kelsey's warmth. On the first night of The Bachelor 28's first cocktail party, Joey and Kelsey even enjoyed a passionate kiss. They clicked right away, and Kelsey established herself as one of the season's leading candidates. Up until the overnight dates, their romance was going great. Joey freaked out when Kelsey sent a note to his hotel room stating that they needed to chat. His greatest worry throughout the season was that the woman of his dreams would depart too soon. Although he was prepared for the worst, The Bachelor was relieved to hear that Kelsey had no plans to depart early. She just wrote to ask to see him because she missed him. Joey handed Kelsey his last rose in spite of the little incident. Kelsey and Joey revealed to Business Insider that they were already receiving couples counseling in March, just days after the ABC broadcast of The Bachelor 28 season finale. They clarified that they wanted to begin therapy before they required it because they were happy together. Although the idea of preventative therapy has merit, beginning couples counseling at such an early stage of a relationship may be a warning flag. Notably, Kelsey and Joey don't seem to be close to deciding on a wedding date. Filming for season 28 of The Bachelor concluded in November 2023. Joey put the ring on Kelsey's finger 7 months ago. Both Kelsey and Joey told Business Insider that they already have a lot on their plates and don't want to add the stress of wedding planning to it. If you believe that Kelsey is changing too much of her life to be with Joey, or if you believe that both of them are making sacrifices, please leave a comment below. When Kelsey Anderson, a 25-year-old small-town girl from Michigan, made the decision to leave everything behind and pursue a relationship with Joey Graziadei on The Bachelor Season 28, she never could have predicted the emotional rollercoaster she was about to embark on. She had always been the type of woman who followed her heart, even when it meant making difficult choices. But appending her life to be with a man she had known for only a few months? That was something entirely different. Joey Graziadei, 28, an effortlessly charming, athletic, and handsome entrepreneur from California, had always been the center of attention on the show. As the lead of Season 28 of The Bachelor, he was tasked with choosing from a group of 32 eligible women, a record-breaking number that would go down in history as one of the most dramatic seasons in Bachelor history. His easygoing nature and undeniable chemistry with some of the contestants made for riveting television, but his deep connection with Kelsey Anderson stood out from the very beginning. Kelsey wasn't like the other women vying for Joey's attention. She wasn't a model, an influencer, or someone looking for fame. She was a small-town girl from Michigan, hoping to find love in a world that was anything but ordinary. Despite the massive attention and competition surrounding the season, Kelsey remained grounded. She didn't play the game, she was there for one reason and one reason only, to find her soulmate. And as the weeks wore on, it became clear that her connection with Joey was unlike any other. Their relationship unfolded slowly, with the two of them sharing genuine moments and deep conversations. Kelsey never tried to force things, but Joey kept pulling her in. There was an undeniable chemistry between them, one that felt real and not just for the cameras. When Kelsey got her first one-on-one date with Joey, she knew that this was the beginning of something that could change her life forever. But what she didn't know was that it would be a decision she would never be able to turn back from. The dynamics of The Bachelor are often defined by drama, manipulation, and intense emotional highs and lows. But for Kelsey, the biggest challenges came from within. As the season progressed, Kelsey found herself torn between the growing feelings for Joey and the reality of what it meant to be with him. The intensity of the situation, the cameras, the competition, the scrutiny of millions of viewers, was hard to escape. But it wasn't just the external pressure that weighed on Kelsey. There was an internal struggle she faced as well, one that involved not just choosing a man, but choosing a completely new life. Joey Graziadei had always been clear about his intentions. From the start, he made it known that he was ready for love, and he was determined to find his partner on The Bachelor. As the weeks went on, it was apparent that he was becoming increasingly sure of his connection with Kelsey. There was a depth to their bond that had yet to be rivaled by the other women. They connected emotionally, intellectually, and physically. Joey could see Kelsey's authenticity, her vulnerability, and her drive to make it work. And in turn, Kelsey admired Joey's confidence, his ability to put others at ease, and the way he listened to her. The night of the final rose ceremony, with the eyes of millions upon them, Kelsey stood before Joey,